This Pakistani driver modified his truck for his 8Ys, extending its 4.2-meter body to 6.8 meters. A once gentle lamb instantly transformed into a 100-ton king. Before starting the modification, the mechanics first dismantle the original rear axle, carefully placing it aside to make workspace. After the rear axle is removed, mechanics place a safety stand under the main beam to securely support the entire chassis. After confirming everything is safe, they use a tool to cut off the heads of the rivets one by one. Then, by hammering them, the rivets are removed individually. Because this modification involves splicing and extending the rear, you don't need to remove all cross members, only the ones at the tail end. Perfect cooperation, absolute trust. After the cross members are out, it's the channel steel's turn. The channel steel for the extension is hand-bent from steel plates by our mechanics. Though it seems thin, the main beam is meticulously spliced from 3 layers, providing enough strength for owners to use it confidently and without worry. Before splicing, the mechanic cuts the main beam into 3 staggered layers, ensuring each has a solid support point. This way, if the beam breaks, it only fails at the splice, preventing total collapse. After installing each layer of channel steel, workers carefully adjust it with a level. Any uneven spots are then precisely corrected by hammering. To install the outermost beam, a mechanic skillfully uses a puller and a hammer. After each layer, it's carefully measured to ensure a perfect, seamless fit. If the splice doesn't fit tightly, the mechanic will recut and correct it. The installation of the inner layer of channel steel follows the same rigorous process. The new main beam lacks mounting points, so they need to use 2 channel steels. They first trace the needed outline, then cut along the marks with a tool to get the desired shape. Using the channel steel method, they hammer it back, adjust the alignment, and weld it securely. Once both sides are installed, the cross members can be mounted. The new main beam has no holes, so the mechanic carefully drills them to install the spring hangers. Each of the 2-leaf spring sets requires 4 hangers for a stable installation. Hot riveted for strength. Finally, the mechanic hand cuts and welds 2 triangular iron pieces to the main beam for support. After the entire main beam is reinforced, the rear axle can be reinstalled. Mechanics carefully apply grease to the rear axle tie rods during installation to prevent any premature wear. After all, vehicles leaving here are no different from new ones. Once the truck body is also installed, you can hardly believe it's a modified truck. The car is a work of art, with designs inside its frame. And the eye-catching bumper further highlights the unique art and charm of Pakistani trucks.